What are some of the most common complaints that are being put into the CFPB?
One of the chief concerns that people have is about multiple balances on one card, that they're paying different interest rates for different types of balances that they have on the card, and the money's not being applied the way that they think that it should be. The other thing is understanding the fees that they're charged and whether or not they're charged fees when they shouldn't be. And the final complaint that they have are about rewards cards and how to best use those rewards.
How do people get different interest rates on one card, and how are your payments kind of applied to the debt when you do something like that?
There are a lot of folks out there that might have a couple different credit cards, and then they want to consolidate all of the debt that they have because they are carrying a balance month to month. Another no-no, try to pay the balance in full. But if you are carrying multiple balances, you may want to try to pay it all off with a balance transfer card. Often those interest rates are at 0% for a promotional introductory offer. Then you may purchase on that same balance transfer card. That interest rate may be something like 15%. And then if you try to get cash back on that same credit card, you could be talking about a 25% interest rate. So then when you go to pay your bill and you pay the minimum amount goes just to the lowest.
It towards the 0%
exactly,
stuff and letting you ride with the
exactly.
25% APR. Another big question is about fees, and I guess that gets to the point of whether consumers can actually reduce the fees or at least better understand them.
Well, you can better understand them because, again, with the Credit Card Act, you are giving more information about fees on your statements. If you have difficulty remembering to pay on time, set up auto pay. I love automated payments for just about everything. So do that. And then if you are usually on time, but you just were out of town, you went on vacation, you missed that bill, contact the credit card company, let them know, and ask them for a good faith adjustment. Sometimes if you've been customer in good standing, they will give you a break on that. And so that's another thing to consider. And if you are still having problems with fees, and think about maybe switching credit cards or eliminating a couple of the credit cards. Try to pay that one off as quickly as possible and just don't use it anymore.
Yeah, the one upside with using a credit card, and the reason that I have one right now, is because I like the rewards. I can get 1.75% cash back. But there are all these different rewards programs out there. Well, because I went through and I read it and I said, okay, this makes sense. I'm going to try and pay it off as long as I don't carry a balance. I'm making money. I'm getting a discount on everything I buy. But is there some sort of a trick to figuring out what the best bargains are, or understanding what you can get out of them?
Well, you've done the first step, which is definitely read the terms and understand what the rewards are. Are you getting 1% cash back? Are you getting 2% cash back? How long is the promotional offer to offer you even more cash back going to last? And then make sure that you read review sites, read the information on the credit card to find out, once you have those reward points, what can you use them toward? And also beat the system by earn and burn. As soon as you get those points, don't just hold on to them and say, I'm going to wait until I take that round-the-world vacation and then I'll use them.
I want because the cold,
sometimes
hard cash. It goes right into my account.
Exactly, because they change the terms sometimes. So they change the terms seasonally. So you want to make sure you get the biggest bang for the buck with those points. And so pay your balance off every month, and then also make sure that you use those rewards points regularly so that you're getting the most money that you can by having these rewards cards.